Tensions rise amid government shutdown. White House issues infuriating response by Alicia Rich. Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. You got to hear this. The government has shut down once again, and tensions between both sides are only rising as the nation waits for a solution. There seems to be no end in sight as angry finger pointing only continues from both Democrats and Republicans. Now, the White House has released a response to the entire ordeal, leaving liberals across the country furious, since it's about as brutally honest as it can get. The shutdown began after the Senate Democrats blocked a 28-day resolution to keep the government open. If it had passed, the bill would have funded the government, including a 6-year extension of funding for the Children's Health Insurance Program, CHIP. According to Fox News, the Democrats didn't accept it solely based on the fact that it did not include a legislative fix for the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals DACA program, which was repealed in September by President Donald Trump as a result of the government was placed in a shutdown. Of course, much of the country is furious with liberal politicians over the move, including the White House, which wasn't shy about showing their complete disgust with the entire incident. In fact, the White House issued a response using their voicemail that is utterly brutal. You got to listen to this. In the short voicemail, the bitterness felt because of the shutdown is clear, and it blatantly places the blame where it belongs. You got to hear it first before I read it. You got to hear it.
Thank you for calling the White House. Unfortunately, we cannot answer your call today because congressional Democrats are holding government funding, including funding for our troops and other national security priorities, hostage to an unrelated immigration debate. Due to this obstruction, the government is shut down. In the meantime, you can leave a comment for the president at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. We look forward to taking your calls as soon as the government reopens.
Hilarious. So, and it blatantly places the blame where it belongs on the Democrats in D.C. Thank you for calling the White House. It begins. Unfortunately, we cannot answer your call today because congressional Democrats are holding government funding, including funding for our troops and other national security priorities, hostage to an unrelated immigration debate. It continues. Due to this obstruction, the government is shut down. In the meantime, you can leave a comment for the president at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. We look forward to taking your calls as soon as the government reopens. Snopes reports various social media users confirm the message, sharing claims of themselves, calling the line, "Snopes, give me a break." Nobody listens to Snopes. That's another disturbing message there. Saw this going around and wanted to check it out for myself. Here is the message. You can hear it when you ring the White House. I think it's hilarious.
Unfortunately, we cannot answer your call today because congressional Democrats are holding government funding, including funding for our troops and other national security priorities, hostage to an unrelated immigration debate. Due to this obstruction, the government is shut down. In the meantime, you can leave a comment for the president at www.whitehouse.gov/contact. We look forward to taking your calls as soon as the government reopens.
You gotta love them. You gotta love them. In addition to the voicemail message, the White House issued a statement that explains more clearly what occurred. Senate Democrats own the Schumer shutdown. It boldly began. Tonight, they put politics above our national security, military, families, vulnerable children, and our country's ability to serve all Americans. Absolutely, that's exactly what they did. The statement continues, we will not negotiate the status of unlawful immigrants while Democrats hold our lawful citizens hostage over their reckless demands. This is the behavior of obstructionist losers, not legislators. When Democrats start paying our armed forces and first responders, we will reopen negotiations on immigration reform. During this politically manufactured Schumer shutdown, the president and his administration will fight for and protect the American people. There you have it here. You know, Americans are disgusted with the shutdown. In fact, several social media users were quick to publicly express their feelings. Thank you, Schumer and Pelosi, for destroying the DNC. Sincerely, Americans, one social media user wrote, while another stated illegal aliens are more important to the Democratic Party than the American people. These people's feelings are justified. One social media user even went so far as to say, what has government done for us except screw everything up? Who cares if they shut down? Clearly demonstrating just how fed up they are with what our government is doing. It's nice to see that the White House is in agreement with the rest of the nation and calling out the Democrats for the underhanded stunt that they just pulled. Democrats selfishly shut down government, leaving many government employees and our military members unpaid for. Illegal immigrants, an issue that could have been debated at a later date. Clearly, something has gotten screwed up somewhere. When an illegal becomes before a service member, it's time for a change, and the 2018 midterm elections will be here before the Democrats know what hit them. Absolutely. Vote them out. Vote them out. And it's not only for the 800,000, they want chain migration also. Trump ain't going to agree to that. Believe me. He's not, and this is like just amazing what he did with that voicemail there, that message. Unbelievably brilliant, that's what I say. Let me know what you guys think. Look at him like, what do you want me to do? Only Schumer's face should have been more, like he should have been mad, actually. But, like, I love it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.